Markpool here! Welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club! Now, I know what the game is about. At this point, who doesn't? If you don't know, you're one of the rare ones. So if you want to see my channel, oh well, fuck, I'm gonna lose it because, for disclaimer, I'm very dyslexic. So I have trouble reading basically, because the way I see it, I can read it inside my head, no problem. But when I start reading out loud, for some reason the word starts to mess around in my head. So like the word the, I will see it as T-E-H. And then, oh wait, no, it's the. Or like stuff like that. So I will sometimes, even simple words, I will get confused on. So it takes me a bit to recorrect myself or to reread stuff. So I don't like, that's why I prefer not having reading games or anything like that, because the mistakes I do constantly with simple words or complex words, sometimes I can read it like that, sometimes I just fucks me over. So hopefully that's why I try to avoid this, or like Undertale and all that stuff, because God, my reading just sucks sometimes. Or like the one I've been playing until then, very good game. I like it so far, but it's just sometimes I just fuck myself over with the reading. But you know, hopefully this is not gonna be that bad. Enter your name. My name is Pool Boy. As always, I'm the Pool Boy. Alright, so. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her hands in the air like she's totally oblivious to any situation she might draw to herself. That girl's name is Sayori, my neighbor and a good friend since we were children. It's kind of hard to see the words actually. Let me see. You know, the kind of friend you never seen making yourself today, but it just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. Actually, I want to see. Oh, okay. Text to speech, out of time, download box. Okay, better. Now I can see the words a bit better because like it looks a bit farther. You know the kind of friends you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would sleep over more and more frequently, and I would just get tired of waiting for her. Waiting up. This is why again I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase me after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Well, however, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. I caught up with you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were trying. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Pool Boy. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're like a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together to make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commune. By the way, Pool Boy, have you decided to join the club yet? A club? I told you already. Oh wait, I told you already. I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she says on whatever she's going on about. Suri likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you weren't. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die to know you become a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. I don't like people, okay? I prefer my loathsome, okay? I prefer animals than humans. Humans are assholes. Animals are cool. Alright? Yes, I'm playing this on this. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise if you try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she doesn't exaggerate everything. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Well, so far I'm doing good, I would say. The school is as orderly as ever, and it's over before I even know it. After I packed up my things, I stared blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out others. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice, but I'll start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I looked around and realized that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Actually, since it's big, fuck it, go big. Nope. Because I'm a bit far from the TV, that's why. I hope you guys don't mind. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could join my club? Sayori. There's no way I'm gonna join your club. Mimi. Sayori's vice president of the literature club. Not that I was aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show any interest after the one who proposed to the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less, which is true. I don't like literature, actually. In school, I was bad in grammar and literature. Yet I am great in math, okay? I fucking do fucking pre-calculus, algebra, all that shit. I understand the fucking formula. Which is funny. Because in school, I was actually a tutor. I was a math tutor after school. And then, I don't know, I just figure the fuck out in literature how to do, like, because we were reading like Shakespeare, Catcher in the Rye, The Great Gatsby, all those books, from classic books from school, I guess, or the ones you will read. And I will find like audiobooks or stuff like that because I didn't care about reading, and I still don't to this day. Unless it's something that I'm interested in, I will read. But it's something I'm being forced to. My brain's not gonna be there, So I did the lazy work and the hard work at the same time, Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm going to go to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I will bring a new member. And Natsuki made some cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayuri is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! I'm just thinking, like, wait, that's Sayori's voice. How am I gonna do for the other girls? Because I don't have much of a girl voice. The reason why I was thinking of him because I done some reviews for Doki Doki, some of the Monica figures, and I think Yuri. Yes, Yuri. I still am trying to track down Sayuri and I don't know. Was it? No, it was Natsuki. Yuri. I remember I ordered Yuri in for it, but at the time, I was struggling with money. I still am struggling with money. But full disclosure, I canceled the pre-order because I didn't have enough money because I had to worry about other stuff than toy collecting for the time being. That's why I haven't done any so far. But again, I know about this game and what I can do with the voices. So that's why I was interested in finally playing this game. That's why I'm doing this. So you'll see as we go along what I'm planning to do. Anyways, and thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. It was a damn good cupcake, by the way. I dejectedly follow Sayuri across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayuri, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone! Here's the new member! I told you don't call me a new member. Huh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. Now, Sayuri sounds like this. She sounds more sophisticated, I guess. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayuri always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh, goddamn. Poor boy. What a nice surprise. God, I'm butchering the lines here. Welcome to the literature club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh my god! What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose apparently his name is Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly. Oh, you can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the class. In the club. Don't say that. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet you both. It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. That's right. I'm trying to figure out her voice. It's great to see you again, Pooh Boy. That's right. It's good to see you again, Pooh Boy. All I can do with that, I don't know. I don't have a girl voice. I'll see what I can do. Monica seems sweetly. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. Oh, don't sell yourself short. So having her smile to me so genuinely feels a little. You too, Monica. Come, sit down, Pooh Boy. We make room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey! I make them! I'll get them! Sorry, got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have this is what this lecture starts to come out now. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayuri mentioned, it's been widened so that there's more than one space. As Sayuri mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one more space. That's why I'm starting to see backwards. As Sayuri mentioned, it's been winded again. As Sayuri mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayuri. There we go. Why couldn't I fucking say it? Natsuki and Yuri walked over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feels awkward. I take a seat next to Sayuri. Natsuki probably marched back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, ready? Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Woo! Natsuki lifts the foil of tray and reveals a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated with little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and a little piece of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I have no idea you were such a good at baking, Natsuki. Well, just hurry, take one. Sayuri grasps one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayuri talks with her mouth full, and she already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around with my finger, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice she's sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. It's really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this one before. It's not like I made them for you or anything. Huh? I thought you technically did. Sayuri said. Well, maybe, but not for you, dummy. Alright. Sorry. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Do you keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Hey, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to her in relief. Monica raises her eyebrow and then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so, you know. That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, I make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everybody. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any major club. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I couldn't stand all those politics around the major clubs. I think that will be her voice. It feels like nothing more than arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm feeling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't many more people in this club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You can say that. You can put that in a way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Basically a YouTuber. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everybody? Yeah! You do at best. You know it! Everybody enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, so interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all delighted by the idea of a new member joining. I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm and thus about literature. Enthusiasm about literature. There we go. Enthusiasm about literature. You know what I'm trying to say. So, Pooh Boy, what kind of things you'd like to do? So, Pooh Boy, what kinds of things do you... So, Pooh Boy, what kind of things do you like to read? So, Pooh Boy, what do you like to read? Shut up! Well, considering how little I read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. If I do read, I like mystery books or serial killer books, something like that, like based on a true story, especially paranormal stuff. I like reading about stuff like that. Manga? I muttered to myself quietly, half joking. Natsuki suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her cup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling me a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Which I find it's the same for me. Just not books, animals. I like animals more than people. Actually, I like animals. Dogs, cats, freaking hamsters, and all that stuff. Spiders, no. I fuck the spiders or snakes. I don't trust those soup fucks. But everything else, yeah. If I could. If money wasn't the problem, I would fucking buy a pig. Because I would love a pig. I would love to have a sloth and a raccoon. But, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Horror. I read a horror book once. What's that? I mean, Goosebumps count, right? I desperately grasped something I can relate to the last minute. I desperately grasped something I can relate to the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expect that, Yuri. For someone as gently as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me into another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror! Oh? Why's that? Well, it's just... Natsuki's eyes start over me for a split second. Never mind. Oh, that's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? Well, you left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! I give it back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is so cute! Everything you do is as cute as you are. Shuri slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? I used to be in poetry club, actually, when I was in high school. I did poetry club for 3 years. I was, if I remember correctly, 3 years. Yeah, because my first year freshman, I was not. I didn't join any clubs at all. So I was a little bit improv club, chess club, poetry club too, and tutor. Technically, it was not a club, but there were a room assigned for like if you want to be a tutor. There's the room to go to. And if you have trouble, go to whatever person that's helping with that type of subject. So like, literature, math, science, whatever. Like I said, I was the math tutor. I mostly tutor my friends, if anything, but yeah. No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them anyway. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have any writing experiences, Yuri? Every time Yuri and Monica, I don't know what Monica will sound like. Do you have any Do you have any writing experiences too, Yuri? So Yuri's this, Monica could be this. No, Yuri sounds like this, more calm. Natsuki so Yuri sounds like this. Kinda hi. Natsuki sounds like this. But what does Monica sound like? That's only have 3 girl voices, I guess. Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you have some of your own work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share her skills. I guess it's the same for you, Yuri. I want to read everybody's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea. Everybody. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time when we meet, we all share them with each other. So Yuri sounds like, well, Monica sounds like this. I guess that could work. I don't know. That way everyone's is even. Okay, let's do it! Plus now we have a new member. I think it'll help us all to get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen our bonds to the club. Isn't that right, Pool Boy? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining to the club, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. So Yuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at it, and I lost my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry. I thought... Poor boy! You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. Fuck, I'm a simp! Ah! How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it... How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is if writing poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend time every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay. I decided, fine. Okay, I decided. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls light up. Yes, I'm so happy! So Yuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If Yuri just came here for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed! Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everybody. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we all can share. Monica looks over at me. Monica looks over at me once more. Pooh Boy, I look forward to seeing. Pooh Boy, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills and my mediocre reading skills because my fucking dyslexic is just sounding like blah, blah, blah. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Pooh Boy! Since we're here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. So Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stay after school for the clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart from the club and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Who do I like more? Yuri, Natsuki, Monica? Oh! Yuri! No! Monica! No! Yuri! I don't know. Yuri? Natsuki? Yuri? And of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Hey, I did this, and the answer is fuck no. Don't be a simp, okay? Fucking having a crush in high school is the fucking worst. You're such an idiot at that time. If I could travel back in time and saw me spending time with this girl, I'd be like, boy, stop fucking sipping out, okay? In a few years, you will have an anime called My Dress of Dawn. You will simp for Mari Kitagawa. Okay, simp for her. There's another anime called The Night. Simp for the vampire girl. Because she lives like you up at night. Oh, also simp for Aisawa. Who? He's a character you won't see for many years, but he's an amazing character. He kind of like you kind of will have that long hair he had. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I used to make the most of my Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstance, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alrighty then. I mean, if I had to pick, all of them are cute. Why can't I pick Monica though? Honestly, I don't know. Who should I pick, actually? Who should I try and press here? I mean, I like all of them, honestly. I mean, so Yuri is the cute girl, Yuri is the quite timid girl, and Natsuki is the bossy girl. But she's sweet. She doesn't want to reveal that, which, I mean, that's fine. Should I go with my childhood friend? Should I go with the timid girl? Or should I go with the anime girl? I go with Yuri. Oh, it's depression. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh fuck, I'm spoiling already. Shit, sorry. Romance. Oh well, okay. Sticky. Philosophy. Good. Landscapes. Wrath. Frightening. Inferno. Scars. Oh. Suicide. Oh yeah, at the beginning it was quiet because this is not a game that you should. I should have said this at the beginning. I'm so sorry. Shit. I should have played that. I should have started at the beginning. Fuck me. Well, hopefully, well, again, this game is already known, but I guess you'll read what's going on, why it happened. But for disclosure, because again, this is still brand new. It is not a. It may seem happy, but it's not. So if you're sensitive to stuff, that's why I put that warning in the video, just in case, okay? Because this is not gonna be a happy game, Literally no journey. Fantasy. Oh. Misfortune. Doki Doki. Atone. Oh. Secretive. Waterfall? Oh. I feel like I picked more Yuri and Sayuri. Hi again, Pooh Boy. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Pooh Boy. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Make you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserve any slack. So you told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too! You don't know if you plan to... I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out with or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. You will see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps their manga collection in the literature club. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Monica's literature! Monica's literature! Monica's literature! Swiftly defeated, Monica plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Pooh Boy always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with basic work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. So Yuri, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. That's so. You two really are good friends, aren't you? Might be a little jealous. Oh! How come you and Pooh Boy can become great friends too? Sayuri! As usual, Sayuri seems obviously oblivious. As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into. She just put me into. Oh, so Yuri. Oh, Yuri even bought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayuri. Me? No, not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Siri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Honestly, it will make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I wouldn't make a big deal if you don't want me to. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might like. Enjoy. It's a short read, so it shouldn't keep your attention. So it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted to. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book that she think I'll like, despite me not even reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take out the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think of it. Now that everyone's seated, and I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help to notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is roaming around in the closet. I'm very curious to talk to Yuri a bit more, but at the same time, I will feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the book. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looked like the same book she lent to me. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, it seems to be on the first few pages. Ah! Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But it only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this senselessly. I made her uncomfortable. I muttered this sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. I was just focused. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed this in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? When I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. Not that... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri's telling me, but I decided to let it go. Because she likes me, okay? I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Even it's very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyways? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markpool. Marblik? I don't know. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give away anything. Basically, it's about the girl. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost young sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escapes from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she desperately choose. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Really makes it sound like she was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Yuri giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Pool Boy? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy all those stories, so don't worry. I hope so. I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly you thought you could relate to the protagonists. They're made out to be the naive for letting their own one-side morals intervene with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. I do the same thing, okay? When I'm into something, I ramble and start talking with my hands. That's how you know you're passionate. When I let things like books and writing fill into my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. Never! I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. True. Again, true. The least I can do is listen. It's the literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Don't worry. You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you say you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book and I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. All right, it's fine. It's all right. It's fine. All right, it's fine if I stay here, right? I slipped into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something it's something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just let me Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prology. Prology. I understood what Yuri meant about reading company, as if I could feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly bad. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you don't really have to... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here. Well, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's. Then I'll hold the book more between the two of us. I suppose. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefingers. I do the same with my right arm and on the right side of the book. That way, I could turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips on her side. But holding it like this, we huddle over closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting for me. It's as if I can feel her warmth on her face, and if she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn a page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yours no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I assume she finished the page before me, so I turn over by my own volunteer. We continue the first chapter in silence. So even turning the page almost feels like intimate exchange. My thumb gently let go of the page, letting it fall over to her side. She catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? Now I'm reading with my head back. Sorry, I don't know why. How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things that she says and does, like she's afraid she'll do the wrong thing. It's not like I can see into your own head or anything, but they're kind of resentments of you, of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Pool Boy, that's probably... a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassed that you think like that. Wait, whoa. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I didn't really know you were so self-conscious about those things. I guess I meant that. I guess I'm more mental that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everybody. I think it's time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spares from finishing her thought. Is everyone alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hands from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do the same. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't mind. I guess I don't have much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read it with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's a good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slipping it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write the poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to something like this. It's so embarrassing! I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait! Suri and Monica enthusiastically pulls out their poems. Sayuri is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri recursively comply as well. Researching into each other's bags. Fuck me. I did the same thing myself. Okay, so who should I pick? That, my friend, I'm saying right here. And we'll continue this in the next episode. So please, hope you enjoyed it. Do forgive my dyslexia. I'm trying my best here. So far, I feel I'm doing a good job. Hopefully you're enjoying the voices. I feel like I'm butchering them. I don't know. But yeah, moms, if you're enjoying this, do like, comment, share, subscribe. And Markpool signing out.